He tells them, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Alright guys, so you guys are used to me talking about Japanese animes. Well, this time it's going to be a French anime that aired back in 2003 called Code Lyoko. Now, Code Lyoko primarily aired on Cartoon Network, and it revolved around this world called Lyoko, which was found in a supercomputer in an abandoned factory near these guys' boarding school. The characters are Jeremy, Ulrich, Odd, and Yumi. And then you have another character that actually lives inside of Lyoko for most of the series called Aelita. Now, I don't remember why Jeremy was in the factory. I think he was in there to get like old parts for like just leftover scrap and stuff for like a school project and something. But he found the supercomputer and he turned it on. Now, he thought what it was like an AI, but it turns out to be Aelita. He starts communicating and then doesn't realize that he actually activates a virus by turning on the supercomputer. This virus is called Xana. Now, Xana was basically, is an artificial intelligence, but it basically became sentient and became a virus. And now wishes to leave Lyoko and take over, Earth. And these kids have to stop Xana's plans, which Xana first has to activate a tower to basically, get a distraction going on outside on Earth that they have to deal with. Basically challenging them till Xana can find the keys to Lyoko and escape. The show is actually, I found, really good. It basically is like your traditional, not really a traditional cat and mouse kind of game, because, it has, villain attacks, and then it has the heroes go, but they also add in other elements. And, if you look at the story at face value, what Xana's doing, and the hero stopping them, you don't also get the entire full story. There's a little bit of side information and stuff. They do have a lot of character development and everything, and it really makes you think more about this. I went back and watched it not that long ago. I don't remember how many seasons it was. It aired for like 4 years. But I found that it had a lot of like subtext in it. Basically, it hinted at a lot of things, because even though it was airing on Cartoon Network, which is basically just for kids and stuff, it had dark tones in there if you paid attention to it. Like what happened to Franz Hopper, why Aelita was in Lyoko, and what happened to Aelita's parents, which is one, Franz Hopper, and two, I don't remember what Aelita's mom's name was. I think it mentioned it once. It had like 97 episodes. But anyways, it really gave you, like, if you paid attention to the subtext and everything, it really gave you a dark story, but it ended with a light, happy feeling. It gave you like this happy feeling in the end of every episode. Even though there's all this tragedy that just happened, Xana destroyed a lot of stuff, they were able to use this program to turn back time. We would later find out in an episode where Xana actually takes control of the returning to the past, and they find out that Xana actually gets stronger every time they go back in time. So they basically can't just go around and, I failed this test and, go back in time to fix it. Because then Xana will get stronger and will have new tactics that they have to worry about. Now, even though it is kind of old, because the last episode was November 10th, 2007, it's still a really good anime. And if you have the chance to watch it, I would definitely go back and watch it. You can find episodes all over YouTube and everything. And they even have, it's actually a spin-off of a book series called Garage Kids. It was actually going to be its own thing. I don't think it ever got greenlit because it did have a dark tone. But trust me, it was really good. If I was you, I would look it up and watch it. And it's not like it sticks to a standard thing. Like they evolve as characters. They get new strategies. Xana gets stronger, and you develop this new world that you're just embraced in. And basically, even though all this new stuff is coming out, it feels like until they actually end it, it's not complete. And they ended it perfectly. I'm not going to spoil the ending for you, but even though they kept adding new worlds and new different areas and everything, new different weapons and stuff, it was basically a fulfilling conclusion. It's like you felt like it ended right. Now, with all that being said, is it the perfect anime? No, I mean, it does have its flaws. Like, I mean, they do stupid things every now and then. And, I mean, they'll, like Jeremy, even though he's a smart one in the group, he'll create programs and not really create a failsafe. Which, I mean, if it's going to be something that affects all of Lyoko and could make Xana stronger, you would want to have a failsafe. So if the program does go out of control and does make Xana stronger, you can easily cancel it. I mean, there are excuses to get out of class and everything. Some of them make sense. Some of them are kind of okay. And I feel like the teachers don't actually respond like a normal teacher would. But, I mean, it's for kids. They have to find some form of, line where, realism ends and the show begins. Because they can't have, like, every single teacher acting like a real teacher would, because then a lot of things wouldn't happen the way they do. But, anyway, with all that being said, I would have to give this anime a good, solid 8 out of 10. It's really good, has an amazing story, amazing beginning, and an amazing conclusion. But yeah, if you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you have seen Code Lyoko, comment down below what your thoughts are of the show yourself. And if you haven't seen it, comment down below after you've seen it and tell me what you think. I mean, even if you only see like 1 or 2 episodes, it's still really good. If you're at all new to this channel, please subscribe. I have been trying to come up with more ideas for videos recently, so I'm going to try to upload more frequently. I still don't have a set schedule. I do have a gaming channel. It's Supreme Games. I upload my live streams the day after I stream it. And you can find good quality gaming content there. You can always follow me on Twitch. The link to that will be up above. But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and enjoy.